Hearts will have to travel the entire length of the M8 to get to their opponents tonight as Greenock Morton challenge Hearts of Midlothian at Capello Park. It is the final game of the Scottish Cup quarter-finals. It is a 7:45 kick-off. We're going to discuss the game and also the draw potential. Old Firm, Rangers against Aberdeen, and potentially an easy enough game against Greenock Morton. Or do you think your beloved Jammed Hearts will win?
No, I think it's going to be an easy game. I can't really see Morton causing an upset. Hearts, in my opinion, are 90 minutes away from being in the semi-final draw, and it would be the biggest four clubs in Scotland in the semi-finals for the draw.
Not Hibs then, no.
No.
Hibs not welcome to that. It's going to be a Capello cauldron. Of course, Lawrence Shankland, fun fact, he used to play for Greenock Morton. Half a season on loan.
Didn't know that. Was honestly not aware of that, but there, I guess you learned something every day.
In 2017, so I'm assuming he wasn't too good around 2017, or else he probably wouldn't have been playing for Greenock Morton around then, but...
It's a fair assumption.
Yeah, that is a fair assumption, absolutely. But Greenock Morton, of course, they knocked out Motherwell in the previous round. I mean, you said it'll be easy. I don't think it'll necessarily be easy. Greenock Morton, one of the most informed teams in the Championship. Hearts didn't struggle against Airdrie. They pretty much put them to one side. But if Hearts turn up the way they did against Rangers, right, or against Hibs, you could very easily see a tough game tonight.
Alright, but Morton haven't won in their last 3 games, and they haven't scored a goal in their last 3 games.
Ooh.
So, yeah, they were in form. But if they haven't scored in 3 Championship games, I just don't really see them having the firepower to come up against Hearts.
See, I didn't know that. I thought.
Yeah, that's why you should do your homework, you know.
Aye, I never used to do my homework, so.
So I don't know. Morton, like I said, it's 270 minutes now without a goal. Is that going to end tonight? I mean, it could end tonight, but I think for Morton to win, the likelihood is they will need to score more than 1 goal. I don't think a 1-0 win is going to get Morton through tonight. I think Hearts will score at least a couple. And therefore, Morton are going to have to outscore Hearts.
Yeah, they're going to have to outscore them. And yeah, underdog tales, we like them, but I think you want Hearts to go through. Obviously, you do, right? But you want the 4 best teams, because if Hearts go through, no matter what 4 draws we get, it's going to be 2 good games.
I would hate the 40. I would honestly hate the thought of Hearts losing the night and then Aberdeen getting Morton, and Aberdeen just getting to another cup final that they don't deserve.
Because they've been shite.
I thought they were lucky to get to the last one. I thought Hibs were the better side in that semi-final against Aberdeen.
No, they were.
So, yeah, for me, Aberdeen, they've had a shite season domestically. I don't think they deserve another cup final. And if they get Morton, then who knows? Not that Morton couldn't beat them, but I don't know. For me, I think that the top 4 clubs in terms of size, and probably squads as well, ability-wise, Aberdeen aren't there right now, but you feel like when they get a good manager in, that they will be in the top 4 once again in terms of ability and
they
size.
Should be.
So I think when you look at it at the start of the season, the biggest semi-finals we can have are Rangers, Celtic, Hearts, Aberdeen. I think that's it. That's the biggest 4 clubs in the country. That's the tastiest semi-final you can get. If you swapped it one of Aberdeen or Hearts for Hibs, would it make much of a difference? Probably not. But yeah, for me, that's the big 4. And that is, I think, most semi-finals you want to see. I think you want those 4 to get there. And no matter what kind of combination of games you get, you're guaranteed a big game. So, yeah, Morton in there, that kind of throws a spanner into the work. If Morton do beat Hearts, then everybody will be praying for Morton.
No, they will be praying for Morton. That's just the way it is. Seen last year, the likes of Inverness made it to the final. Celtic did get them. It was an easy enough game for Celtic in the end. I'm not saying Morton are going to get to the final, but we may as well talk about the injury news. And what is the injury news for Hearts of Midlothian? Is it the same old?
There's absolutely none. So Hearts are expected, or could at least, if they want, to field the same team that beat Celtic. So no new fresh injury. No, whoa,
Nose?
No new fresh injury news. That's a hard one to say.
That sounded about right.
No new fresh injury news. That's it, guys. We'll crack it here. So Hearts in full team to choose from. Well, at least the same team they had in the last game.
It says Hearts' Scottish Cup forms 2 wins. Well, if it was anything less, they'd be fucking out the competition, wouldn't they?
Yes, but Hearts enter a round later than Greenock Morton, so Morton have 3 wins to Hearts' 2. So
but I'm not on about Mortons, I'm on about Hearts. It's actually irrelevant showing that. It is.
But
they're here. They've won every game.
Let me have my wee stat pack and you can just sit over there, right?
Aye.
With your emptiness.
My emptiness.
Aye.
Here, I'll be sitting with a quad at the end of May. What are you going to be sitting with at the end of May? An
27
empty
goals
packet
for
of
Laurie
fucking
Shankland.
jam tart.
Aye. Mr. Kipling's.
I like Mr. Kitling.
Anyway, same with Morton. There's no new injury news, so we can expect to see the strongest sides compete tonight, which I think is bad news for Morton.
Aye. Well, Craig Gordon start, actually. That's a pretty key thing to talk about.
He should. If Craig Gordon doesn't start tonight, then what's the point of him being at Hearts?
Yeah, he needs to go.
If Craig Gordon doesn't start tonight, then yeah, he's made a mistake. I would go as far as saying if Craig Gordon doesn't start tonight, then he cannot go to the Euros. The way things are looking right now, he's not going anyway. I think if there's any chance, if there's a chance, then he has to play tonight. If he doesn't play tonight, then I just don't see how he gets there.
Yeah, no, it's a tough one. Craig
Unfortunately
Gordon.
for him, Clark's been playing pretty well lately.
Not only Stevie Naismith shafting Hearts, he's shafting fucking Scotland. Because Craig Gordon's the best we've got.
He is. And unfortunately, it's not even that. I just think Craig Gordon deserves. The guy's had a great career. I think he deserves to play at least one game at a major competition. He should have done it last time, but for some reason, Steve Clark preferred Davy Marshall. To not even give Craig Gordon a game, bring him on with 20 minutes to go or something, I thought that was piss poor.
What I think will be crucial, though, we've got 2 friendlies coming up this way. Just go skip off club football against Netherlands in Northern Ireland. I think if Craig Gordon is picked, I think he's going to have to at least start one of those games.
Yeah, but will he get picked when he's not playing for Hearts, considering that Sander Clark... It'd be different if Sander Clark wasn't Scottish, then you could still make the case, Craig Gordon, he might not be playing, but he'll still be getting picked for Scotland. But is he going to be picked over Sander Clark for Scotland when he's not picked over Sander Clark for Hearts?
Yeah,
no, I know it's manager preference, and they always say that Steve Clark is loyal to his men. So we'll see if he's loyal to Craig Gordon, because it's not Craig Gordon's fault he got that double leg break.
Chris Boyd don't never really get picked for Scotland, and he started a lot of games for Rangers, so you can spin it whatever way you want. I think Craig Gordon should go, even if he doesn't play another game at the end of the season.
Who would your 3 goalkeepers be?
Gunn, Gordon. I don't know, Clark. I don't really trust Clark. But I almost feel like if you're taking Gordon, Clark has to be the +1.
What about Steve Clark? Can he play nets?
Nah, he could play in nets.
Anyway,
I don't really rate Liam Kelly, I'm sorry.
Oh,
He was alright though against Rangers.
Fucking really good in that game, wasn't he? Anyway, back to the Greenock Morton Hearts Scottish Cup game. It's prediction time. I am going to go 3-0 Hearts.
3-0 Hearts.
I've changed my mind. I think I said 3-1 in the previous show.
I'll go 3-1 Hearts, a wee bit closer.
When I learned that Morton haven't scored in the last 3 games, that kind of put me off. So
Put you off,
yeah,
aye.
it put me off. It did that.
And that is where we're going to leave it for the Hearts game talk, because we're going to talk about the Scottish Cup semi-final draws. What do we want? Do we want an Old Firm? Do we want a... I know we can't really talk too much about Morton Hearts, but we think Hearts will go through. Would you
Yeah.
rather Aberdeen?
For this video, we're just going to assume that Hearts are through.
You said yesterday you want...
I want Celtic.
You want Celtic?
I want the rematch. I'm sick of them crying and bitching and complaining. I want to get them at Hampden, and I want to shut them up.
I would take that, because it means Rangers get Aberdeen. And Aberdeen are pish. Even though, yeah, they can turn up against Rangers, but I think that's the best semi-final outcome.
So do you want to avoid Celtic? Do you want a Celtic final?
I think I would just rather beat Celtic in a final.
Do you want a Celtic final, or would you rather not have to play them? Be honest.
I'd rather not have to play them, but at the same time, it's great putting them out.
So you would rather play Aberdeen and Hearts and someone else knock at Celtic? Or do you want Celtic in the final? Do you want to beat them? Do you want?
I don't rate Celtic, so you know what? I'm not afraid of them, but obviously you'd rather take on Aberdeen or Hearts in the final.
So you're not quite cheering on Celtic in the semis to win,
Of course I'm not.
but if they do win, you're not really bored because you think Rangers will beat them.
Aye.
Fair enough. Well, I want Celtic in the semis, so I'll take them.
There you go. Is that our sort it then?
I think that's it. Aye.
That's our sort it then, guys. Until next time, we're back later on tonight, 8:15 kick-off, so what, about 10 o'clock? I'll be there.
Be a late in.
Be a late in. And of course we've got a draw, so we'll have to... I don't even know how we're going to do it. Going to see how quickly they do the draw after the game.
It'll be a short draw, won't it? Won't be a long fid.
It won't be a long fed. Anyway, till next time. Peace.